India and Malaysia today signed 3 memoranda of understanding on cooperation in cybersecurity and an area of public administration and governance on the lines of Niti Aayog of India. An agreement on cultural exchange program was also signed by the two sides. Malaysia agreed to work on a mechanism to recognize more number of IT and engineering colleges of India. India and Malaysia today resolved to work with renewed vigor to give further momentum to their strategic partnership. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Malaysian counterpart Mohammad Najib Tun Abdul Razak led the bilateral talks held between the two countries. The two countries expressed concern over the growing terrorism in the world and the two incidents involving Malaysian civil airlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today assured the Malaysia business community that India has emerged as policy-driven state by almost ending regulatory uncertainties, which provides right environment for investments. Prime Minister along with his Malaysian counterpart Najib Razak today jointly inaugurated the over $1.1 million Torana Gate built by India. The gateway, which is a gift from India to mark the launch of Kuala Lumpur's Little India project, is an exact replica of the Sanchi Gate built by Emperor Ashoka. In Jammu and Kashmir, security forces gunned down 3 militants in Anantnag in an ongoing encounter. In another incident, one army Jawan martyred in Lam sector of Naushera in ceasefire violation by Pakistan. A group of 4 militants is believed to have infiltrated into this side of line of control on 31st of last month. In Jammu and Kashmir, 7 people including pilot were killed this afternoon as a chopper carrying them crashed in Katra, the base camp of Vaishno Devi Shrine in Jammu. Reports quoting police said that the chopper was on its way to the shrine. The chopper belonged to a private operator, Himalayan Heli Service. Centre has sanctioned 940 crore rupees financial aid to rain-hit Tamil Nadu, and central team also being deputed to the affected areas in the state to assess the extent of damages. All schools and colleges shut following intermittent heavy rain continues to pound various parts of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley has said that there has been an overwhelming response to social security schemes like PMJDY, insurance schemes and pension schemes and Mudra Yojana, and the roadmap for the rest of the fiscal were discussed. Speaking to the media after the quarterly review of public sector banks in New Delhi today, he said Finance Ministry would work on coordinated action to deal with the stress in public sector banks. Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh, who is on an official visit to China, visited the Shanghai Command Control Center today, where he was briefed on the functioning of the center by the Chinese officials. The Union Home Minister also visited Shin Tiandi, a police station in Shanghai city. Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar today warned of India's cyber networks, information and communication systems being targeted by cyber attackers. Speaking at the DEFCON 2015 seminar in Delhi, he said that network centricity of weapons and sensors will enable faster and better decision making by commanders during war, but also makes the military more vulnerable in times of cyber warfare. In the disproportionate assets case against Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalitha, the Supreme Court today adjourned the hearing on Karnataka government's appeal against the High Court verdict, acquitting her till 8th January. The Supreme Court will conduct day-to-day hearing from 2nd February on the appeals challenging her acquittal. Karnataka government's petition has called the acquittal a gross miscarriage of justice. With the aim of promoting interests of 5.77 crore small businesses, an online portal, E-Lala, was on Monday launched to promote business-to-business and trade-to-customer transactions and reduce costs. Urban Development Minister Venkaiah Naidu inaugurated E-Lala, an e-commerce portal of Confederation of All India Traders. In Argentina, opposition candidate Mauricio Macri won the presidential election, ending the era of President Cristina Fernandez. Fernandez had dominated Argentina's political scene for 12 years and rewrote its social contract along with her late husband. Macri campaigned on promises to reform and jumpstart the South American country's sagging economy. France's president has said his country will step up its fight against the Islamic State group, launching a week of diplomacy in a meeting with the British Prime Minister in Paris. Francois Hollande and David Cameron held a joint press conference in the French capital today, a day after French police appealed for help in identifying one of the men involved in the Paris attacks. Belgian police have made 16 arrests in anti-terror raids, but suspected Paris attacks gunman Salah Abdeslam remains at large. The authorities have said that some 22 raids were carried out on Sunday across Brussels and Charleroi. The federal prosecutor's spokesman said Brussels will remain on the highest level of terror alert till all suspects are arrested. More than 130 died and 350 were injured in the Paris attacks 10 days ago. Novak Djokovic put the finishing touch to a magnificent season by beating Roger Federer 6-3, 6-4 to win the ATP World Tour Finals for the 5th time in his career. The Serbian underlined his complete dominance of men's tennis with another immaculate display to become the first player in the year, ending tournament's 46-year history to triumph 4 times in a row.